What's up, Scott? How are you, sir?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 19th year in a row the Jefferson Area Libertarians has sponsored a Bill of Rights Day event. My name is John Munchmeyer. I'm the chairman of the Jefferson Area Libertarians. We are going to read the Bill of Rights all together, and we do that because we are blessed to live in a country that was founded by the blood of patriots, safeguarded throughout the years by the blood of soldiers, a country where the rights of the individual are more important than the power of government. Throughout history, there have been all types of different governments, kings, despots, even democracies. Also, Rome was a republic, but it descended into an empire. All of these different types of governments had very bad things, very bad consequences for individual liberty. The United States was set up based upon individual liberty. And that is the secret of the success of the American experiment. I believe that our rights, as Jefferson said, come from our Creator. And no man, no government may trample upon those rights. So let's join and start, as we read the Bill of Rights, with the little-known preamble. And as we're reading the preamble, it will become absolutely obvious why the founders wanted a Bill of Rights and to secure our liberty. Congress of the United States, begun and held at the city of New York on Wednesday, the 4th of March, 1789. The conventions of a number of the states, having at the time of their adopting the Constitution, expressed a desire, in order to prevent misconstruction or abuse of its powers, that further declaratory and restrictive clauses should be added, and as extending the ground of public confidence in the government will best ensure the beneficent ends of its institution. Resolved by the House, Senate, and House of Representatives of the United States of America, in Congress assembled, 2/3 of both houses concurring, that the following articles be proposed to the legislatures of the several states as amendments to the Constitution of the United States, all or any of the which articles, when ratified by 3/4 of the said legislatures, to be valid to all intents and purposes as part of the said Constitution, namely, articles in addition to an amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America proposed by Congress and ratified by the legislatures of the several states pursuant to the 5th article of the original Constitution. Amendment 1. Congress shall make no law restricting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. Amendment 2. A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Amendment 3. No soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in times of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. Amendment 4. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. Amendment 5. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia, when in actual service in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. Amendment 6. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation, to be confronted with the witnesses against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense. Amendment 7. In suits at common law, where the value in controversy shall exceed $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court of the United States than according to the rules of the common law. Amendment 8. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. Amendment 9. The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. Amendment 10. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited to the states, are reserved to the states respectively, or to the people.